Hello folks, this is Johan, and this is Neolution versus Stars Boba Game 2. This is the ADC 10th, and yeah, let's just skip right into the picks and bans. Now, Neolution went ahead and banned the Windrunner. They seem to have some kind of fetish for banning the Windrunner first. As said before, she's only good if she has an early game, otherwise she will basically be some kind of support semi-carry. So I don't understand why the fetish banning her as first ban, but I don't know. At any rate, Stars Boba went ahead and banned Enigma, and it's a bit odd seeing how good their Enigma strategy worked last time, seeing they are actually banning it at this time. So yeah, this is a bit surprisingly. One would think they actually would want to try something similar, but looks like they are gonna play something completely different this time. Now, as the second ban from Neolution, they did go ahead and ban the Lion. Lion, of course, good support, and with excellent performance of the Lion in the last game, they probably has more to do with Lion play from the last time rather than the normal role of a Lion. So yeah, I would say that. Now, Stars Bubba went ahead and banned Storm Spirit, of course, Storm Spirit being safe ban, being a common ban, and the hero being good and annoying, of course. Now, for the last ban in the first ban phase, Neolution went ahead and banned Broodmother once again. Broodmother, of course, do whatever you want her to do, and she's just so annoying, especially she's a bit draining on the support heroes because they are forced to buy a lot more dust, wards, etc. to counter her, and that could actually bite them in the end, but since she's not gonna be in the pool this time, it won't really matter. At any rate, moving along, Stars Boba did end up banning Vengeful Spirit, of course. They did have a Vengeful Spirit last game, however, is a good hero, and since Neolution is gonna have the first pick, they probably don't want to give them something like the Vengeful Spirit as a first pick, seeing as the Lion has been banned, and there aren't really that many great support heroes to pick as first. It basically is Lion, VS, Crystal Maiden, and stuff like that. So they probably don't want to hand over the Vengeful Spirit. At any rate, the first pick from the Neolution is a Pugna, so Pugna is not one of those standard support heroes. Pugna is very good with Aghanim Scepter, is very good with items, and is very good at pushing and defending, and that Nether Ward is just so annoying and really allows the team to push very hardcore. And seeing as Neolution actually has banned Broodmother, it could be some sign of some kind of push strategy, although the Broodmother of bandits, of course, could be just because it's a good hero, not necessarily has to be because they are gonna do something pushing. Now, Stars Boba went ahead and picked Doom. Now, with Doom, and if Neolution is gonna go for some kind of push strategy, it's not gonna be pretty because Doom is basically gonna ensure that it's gonna be 5 versus 4 almost all the time, and unless they're gonna go all 5 in one lane and push really early, then the Doom is gonna be a real problem if they are looking to some kind of push. Of course, they could do something completely different. Now, as the second pick, Stars Boba went ahead and picked Witch Doctor, and Witch Doctor also good for pushing, of course, and yeah, instead of banning him, they eliminated him by picking him from Neolution, and of course that is gonna hinder them somewhat because Witch Doctor is a good hero, especially good when you are trying to push and you find the opponent just being constant heal, and it's just a really drag, as well as the creeps being more resilient. So, and of course Witch Doctor being somewhat of a soft counter to Doom thanks to the healing, or thanks to actually absorbing the Doom most of the time. At any rate, as the second and third band, Neolution went ahead and picked Necro. Necro, a good push hero with his healing wave, damage wave, and really powerful, taking out tanks as well. So they could really, at this point, I do believe they are going to go for some kind of push strategy. And the next pick is Crystal Maiden, and with Pugna and Necro already picked, it's really going to allow them to spam their AoE nukes a lot, and it could be either could go really AoE heavy or it could go really push heavy at this point. But I don't feel like with Doom with Stars Boba picking Doom, I don't feel like they are going to have a chance late game and they are gonna be forced to try to win during the middle game. But yeah, time will have to tell. Now, as the last pick in the first pick phase, Stars Boba went ahead and picked Visage. Now, Visage, of course, being very powerful, his nuke being ridiculous, extremely hard to kill, and extremely hard to push against because he's basically gonna nuke someone all the time, and you really need everyone if you're gonna push really hardcore. And this might be a really big problem for the Neolution. Now moving ahead to the second ban phase, Neolution went ahead and banned Shadow Fiend. I find it a bit odd. One would think if they are going for some kind of push strategy, they maybe want Shadow Fiend. On the other hand, he is kind of vulnerable, and with Doom, he's not. If they are going to go for some kind of push strategy, he's not going to get that much farm. Thus, he's not going to get too powerful, and he's basically going to be erases. So I guess they ban him just so the other team can't have him for some kind of counter pushing. So I can understand that kind of ban. Now Stars Boba went ahead and banned Venomancer. Of course, Venomancer good at pushing with his wards, and yeah, giving sight, being just annoying. His ultimate maybe not the best, but can still be useful. Neolution then went ahead and banned Darkseer. Of course, very powerful with his vacuum. It's very powerful together with Witch Doctor, allowing that stun to really mess up a team, and I can see why they would ban him, because they also have his little shell ability, which damage to creep enormous, and it's not really good if you're trying to push and you come there without any creeps. For the last ban, we have Puck from Stars Boba. Now I'm not sure why they banned Puck, because there's still a lot more dangerous push heroes, but I guess they have some kind of plan involving banning Puck or not allowing the other team to have Puck. So gonna have to see what their next picks are gonna be, but I feel like it could have been a lot worse for Neolution if they banned some kind of more hardcore push hero than a Puck. Now for the last two picks, we have Neolution picking an Ultramist. Ultramist with Acid Spray is really powerful, allowing them to push really good, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna vote that they are gonna go for some kind of push strategy, and yeah, we're gonna have to see how it goes when the opponent do already have a Doom, a Witch Doctor, and Device. That's really annoying to push against. Now, as Stars Boba's first pick in the second ban phase, they did pick up Lich, and thanks to Lich and his armor, the utility of the Ultramist is decreased significantly, because he's no longer going to grant any minus armor to the opponent. Yeah, they're going to grant it, but thanks to the armor from the Lich, they are going to be able to survive relatively easy, and it won't really hurt them at any rate. Now, as their last pick, Neolution went ahead and picked Undying. Undying, of course, not being a mid hero, being a mid-game hero, being a push hero, he is very powerful, but at this point I feel like they are getting outpicked, and we're going to have to see if they can actually manage to get past the wall of death that is now Stars Boba. And just to make it really annoying, Stars Boba went ahead and picked Juggernaut as their last pick. Juggernaut, of course, being very powerful, magic immunity, ultimate that can really screw someone over, like the Necro, like almost anyone, except the Ultramist could pretty much get screwed over. So with Juggernaut's ultimate, with Doom's ultimate, and with Visage nuke, it's going to be really hard for Neolution, I do believe, to push against this very tank heavy team from Stars Boba. And yeah, let's go right into the game, and I will see you in the next part.